The last step in the renovation is to put on all the fixtures and all the finishes. Here you see me starting with the plumbing fixture. Before the shower glass arrive, I need to test all the fixtures to be free of leaks. This is a final step before I turn the whole project over to the homeowner, so it's very important I get it right. I'm putting on all the spouts and all the control valves. When all of those are done, I then install the holding bar for the spray handle. I use a laser to make sure the line I'm going to draw is completely vertical, and I use tape so that whatever mark I make on the tile does not leave a permanent mark. When drilling this, I use my grinder because it's a lot more stable than using a drill. Making sure I wear the proper hearing protection, I carefully drill it out. Here, I fill the hole and the area around the tile with a lot of silicone to make sure that any water splashes onto the tile holes do not penetrate too deeply. The vanity was delivered and installed using silicone. Here, because I took the time to use tile and created a completely flat and vertical surface behind the vanity, using a couple dabs of silicone is more than sufficient to keep the vanity in place. As far as the toilet goes, I cut away the floor protection first, and then I put in the bolts. Here I'm removing the cup that I used to block the sewer gas from entering the space, and then I'm putting in the flange bolts. Moving the toilet over with a hand truck, I carefully line up everything. Here I'm using a laser level to once again make sure the toilet is completely level and perpendicular to the wall. The flange bolts on both sides of the toilet is tightened appropriately, and here you want to be careful not to over tighten as you can easily crack the ceramic in the toilet. My vanity subcontractors are here to install the countertop. We use some silicone to adhere the countertop to the vanity. The backsplash is also installed with silicone, and all the seams have received silicone to seal the water. My electrician is here to install all the finished wiring for the LED. He is making sure that all the light and light strips are in place. My custom glass subcontractor came over to install this 2/3 panel of fixed glass. This piece of glass will be here to block most of the water from splashing out. We elected to not get a movable door so that it's easier to get in and out of the bathtub. Not having a door also makes it easier to breathe when you are lying in the bathtub taking a bath. The last piece to go in is a new door. I carefully cut and paint it to make sure it fits the opening and install a lock set. This is what the bathroom looked like before. We have chipped paint, rusted bars, and falling off tiles. And here's what it looks like after, when everything is nice and modern. We have a all-new miter tile niche, LED light, and the LED mirror, really modernizing this bathroom from 1990 to 2024. If you're still watching the video, I assume you got some kind of value out of it. I would really appreciate it if you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Here is a detailed breakdown of every step of the cost. I list everything in chronological order from beginning to end, and then include 22 days for the labor for a total of $27,050 plus tax. Do note, because this project was done in a condo where we have to stick with a very strict 9 to 5 work hour, and we have a lot longer and difficult time getting materials up and waste down. So this project is higher by around 20% in labor. If you're in Greater Toronto and the surrounding area and you need some renovation work just like this done, feel free to reach out to me at handysolutions.ca, where I walk you through the entire quoting process in one video.